Hello everyone and welcome back to another video for Destiny 2 Season of the Worthy. It's going to be a little bit weird saying Season of the Worthy instead of Season of the Dawn because we did it for 90 days. So, Season of the Worthy just dropped today, and as usual we have the overview right here. So, protect the last city. The Almighty threatens to destroy the last city. Work with Zavala and Anna to power up Rasputin as a last means of defense. New Seraph Tower public events. Gain access to 3 new exotic weapons during the course of this season, and earn XP and claim season pass rewards including 5 exotic engrams. Talk to Zavala in this tower to get started. We aren't going to do that just yet. The reason for this is because we are actually going to go do the season's pass overview, and we're going to see if it's worth it for this season, because last season I did it and the response on it was actually pretty good, so I want to do it again this season. So Trials has also been restored, so make sure you go and check that out. So, for the Season's Pass this season, of course, it ends in 97 days, or 98 because of today as well. So, as usual, when you open this, you get a bunch of rewards. So, for my Hunter, I'll end up getting all of these rewards, and then on your Warlock, and then your Titan, etc., etc. So, not bad looking gear, if I do say so myself. So, in the Season's Pass, when you first get it, the premium rewards are the 7th Seraph armor, and for the Hunter you get a nice little hat, and then the other classes you'll get other rewards. And you also get the Tommy's matchbook, which is an auto rifle for this season. It looks a lot like a Tommy gun, even though it literally is. So sustained fire with this weapon overheats, increasing damage but burning the user. So essentially it will start to harm you as it goes on. Hang on, we're just gonna get rid of this we're going to get rid of that notification so then it doesn't bug all you guys. So not a bad exotic. I think that it would be more suitable for a Warlock in a Restoration Rift. And then as usual, you get a large XP booster, increase XP gains by 20% for the season. So we're going to go ahead and claim that. As usual, my stuff is all filled with garbage, and garbage this season. So wonderful. Of course, we are going to put on the armor in a jiff, but we're going to look at the Season's Pass because that's what you guys came here for. So obviously there are 100 ranks this season as per usual. So as you go up, you'll get the usual upgrade modules. You'll then get a Luminous Engram at rank 7, which will drop previous season rewards. That including last season, I believe, but I think a lot of it will just be previous seasons from previous Destiny 2 releases, of course, so I'm not really sure. We then have a medium package of Warmind bits, a moderate amount of Warmind bits to apply towards bunker upgrades, weapon pursuits, and more. So I believe that the bunkers, the Warmind bunkers, will essentially go towards the same thing that the altars were last season, on each planet. As we go through it, you get an emblem of the Worthy at rank 6. And then as we go up, you get a silver tactical shader at rank 8, I believe. Which, let's take a look at it. Not a bad looking shader, at least on my Hunter. And then at rank 10, at rank 9, you'll get that. Rank 10, you'll end up getting the Valkyrian Impaler, which is a finisher, which from the little picture here, that's what I thought. It's literally just throwing the Warmind Spear at a dummy. So as we go up, there's not really too much to go into. I'm not going to look at anything up here because it's normally just the regular kind of stuff. We have the big red entrance transmat effect for this season, so that's interesting. It kind of just looks like a Warmind pillar. And then as we go up, we have, of course, our resource bundle. And then, we'll get Glimmer and different legendary dismantlers as usual. So the Worthy bonus grants varied boosts unique to Season of the Worthy. So we're going to keep looking for those. So Fireteam Warmind Bit Generator, increase bits awarded from the Seraph Bunker, upgrade Warmind Bit Generation Tier 3. This effect increases when members of your Fireteam have this perk unlocked. So it sounds like it's just going to be the same stuff from last season, just with a different name. I mean, Bungie has a habit of recycling some material, but at least we'll end up getting, it's more Rasputin instead of whatever this is, or whatever last season was. So as we go up the ranks, we then have Catalyst Quest Booster Omega at 22, so that will increase catalysts for exotics to go faster. We then have the Gauntlet Energy Booster, so increase the energy capacity level of all Season Pass Legendary Gauntlets by 1, and then we have a Bright Dust consumable there. We also have the 7th Seraph VY7 Submachine Gun, So let's take a look at it. No offense is too small to reprimand. Not a bad looking gun. Let's see the perks. You get elemental capacitor, increased stats based on the current equipped class, increased reload, handling, and stability. Stability is probably the best because submachine guns have a habit of going all over the place. And then ambitious assassin overflows the magazine based on the number of rapid kills before reloading. Interesting. Of course, at rank 35, you will get another Tommy's matchbook. So that will be based on your power level, so you can just save that up there. You then have the bunker heavy frame. So heavy Rasputin frames can be hired for a small fee to keep bunkers clear of enemies on daily reset. Heavy frames are not available for use on weekly reset. Heavy frames, I believe in the trailer, when it showed Rasputin, that's what they were talking about in terms of, heavy frames. So it's just Rasputin helping you fight in the public event. We then have the Darkwater Froth shader, which is new for this season. It's a mix of blue, looks like brown, gray, and black. Not bad on my hunter. We then have the 7th Seraph shotgun upgraded at rank 45, or unlocked at rank 45 with a lightweight frame. And then we have Shield Disorient, Energy matched shield explosion disorients nearby combatants, and picked up heavy ammo also grants ammo to this weapon. So not too shabby on that. We then have Striker Armor Scrounger, so it grants a chance to receive additional Season Pass armor drops from completing strikes. Class item energy, so that increased energy on class item. Once we go to the ornaments here, I will also showcase them for those that are wondering. We then have the Tatarstan, Everything is Gone exotic ship, which does also include lore. A little bit ugly, but whatever. So there is lore on that. We're not going to read that just because this is just a Seasons Pass overview, not a lore reading. We then have the Masterwork bonus, or increase the tier level of all Seasons Pass legendary Seraph weapons by 1. And then Seraph weapon progression. Rasputin's weapon pursuits gain bonus progression. Gambit armor Scrounger, so bonus armor and Gambit. Increase fire team XP, yada yada yada. And then at rank 60, you get enhancement prisms. We are now on to our first set of ornaments, so we get the Valkyrian grips for the Hunter, which look all right. I mean, I'm more of a shoulder guy for my Hunter. I like my Hunter having bigger shoulders, but that's just me. We then have the Valkyrian strides, which the shader looks the ornament looks all right. We'll have to see how it is with future shaders. The resource frames in the Seraph bunkers have an increased maximum storage capacity, so I believe it's going to be the same thing as season of the with 801. I can't even remember the name of it, to be honest with you. And that one will be, just getting resource frames and weapon frames. It sounds like it's going to be the same. I'm just talking out of my ass at this point, guys. You got to remember, I haven't played yet. We then have the Valkyrian cloak, which is very, very Russian-y, if I do say so myself. Not a very bad-looking cloak, if I do say. I mean, it's all right. As we go up the ranks, you'll just end up getting more Scroungers and chance to receive additional Seasons Pass 7th Seraph drops from completing Crucible matches, etc., etc. You'll just get more bonuses during the season. We then have the Valkyrian Vest Ornament for the Hunter. I actually quite like this one. It's very noble, if that makes sense, very speakery. We then have the Weapon Ornament for the Tyrant's Lash for the submachine gun this season. So it gives it a nice white and gold gloss on the weapon. And then at rank 90, we have the 7th Seraph Vector Sparrow, which looks... I'm not too impressed, if I'm being honest. I mean, they look all right. They're not really... nothing really pops out, if I am being honest. We then have the Tyrant's Cudgel for the shotgun, which gives it the nice white and gold finish with a little hint of black. Finally, we have the Valkyrian Mask for the Hunter, which... that looks okay. It kind of looks like a reskin of the IO gear. And finally, on the last two, we have None Shall Pass, which I already like this emote just because it kind of references Lord of the Rings. And then it says Fly You Fools. And finally, we have the Chopper exotic ornament for the Tommy gun. I'm just going to call it a Tommy gun because that's actually what it is. Not too bad. Honestly, do I think this season pass is worth it for this season? If you are a Destiny 2 player, of course, you're going to need this season's pass to be able to go through a lot of the stuff in this game. Honestly, gear-wise, the gear looks all right. The weapon ornaments are subpar at best, along with the armor ornaments. And the only thing that's kind of worth it in the end, I mean, last season we had a nice ghost shell. I will stick to my normal sparrow, and this sparrow is lackluster at best. The weapon ornaments, like I said, look all right. It kind of just gives it a black finish. And then the emote is honestly probably the only good thing about this. This is again for the hunter. The warlock and the titan, that's a different story. But so far, do I think it's worth, your 10 whatever dollar investment for the season's pass? Yes and no. If you're, going to play Destiny every single day, or at least, a couple days a week like me, of course it's worth it. But if you're not, I don't recommend you picking this up, only because a lot of it is just reskinned items, and, you guys don't want that. But that's been the video, guys. So do me a favor, hit that like button if you like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification box. I'm posting daily Destiny content for Season of the Worthy, every other Destiny event in the future. And comment down below if this update in any way, shape, or form. What are your thoughts on Season of the Worthy? And as always, guys, have a great day, and peace out.